with the first day. The first day had Hillary Clinton coming out on the stage, and Hillary came out to a raucous applause, and one that she absolutely deserved. Again, we've talked about it on this show. I've said this a million times. We really screwed ourselves by not electing that woman as president of the United States. She would have been one of the best presidents of all time. She is incredibly smart. She is not to be screwed with, and she just knows policy. She knows how to handle things, and she gave a very nice and good, strong endorsement to Kamala Harris, and I'm sure it kills her inside to know that she is not the first woman president. And I know a lot of people out there celebrate this. They think it's the greatest thing, and they laugh still to this day, and they are so happy that Hillary didn't win, and they still use this against Democrats like myself. I get this in a lot of group chats. I get it a lot in the comments. Ha, 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 Hillary wasn't president. I can tell you, for me personally, maybe you have people in your life that it still affects. I've moved past this 8 years ago. So, you know, you could still do that with me if you want, but I moved past it 8 years ago. I'm perfectly okay with it. Whether or not she is, who knows? And I'm sure it still eats her up inside because she knows she's just better than Donald Trump. And so does everybody else. Everybody knows that she's better than Donald Trump. But of course, it's a low bar because pretty much everybody's better than Donald Trump. I could fucking run for president and be better than Donald Trump, for Christ's sake. But anyway, the one moment in Hillary's speech that I just really enjoy, I loved it, and you can see that she loved it. There was a look on her face like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to let this happen. But she had brought up Donald Trump's legal troubles, and the crowd decided to get involved a little bit, and Hillary showed some not emotion, but she showed something towards it. Well, you'll see.
Donald Trump fell asleep at his own trial, and when he woke up, he made his own kind of history. The first person to run for president with 34 felony convictions.
By the way, this was a theme too. There's before the convention and well before all this, there was arguments as to whether or not the Democrats should bring up Donald Trump's felony convictions. And it is quite clear that the answer is yes. And screw being afraid of bringing this up, because Donald Trump has shaped the narrative that the Democrats are the ones who came after him. And the only reason why he's in these legal issues is because the Democrats put together this fake allegations against him and went after him. And it's just such nonsense. And to be scared anymore of the narratives that Donald Trump keeps making up and allowing him to continue to do it, I personally thought was a mistake. So I'm glad they are attacking this. I'm glad they're saying, you know what, dude, you're not running this show. Just like you pretending like there was a Fox News debate. There was never a Fox News debate. And Kamala Harris is like, dude, what do you think? You think I'm going along with this nonsense because you are saying it? There was never a debate with Fox News. It was never set up. It was never agreed to. You just injected this to make people believe that I'm running away from it. But obviously there are enough people right now who are done with the nonsense and the bullshit and are not believing it. But let's get back to Hillary's reaction.
As Vice President, Kamala sat in the Situation Room.
Yeah, see, back in the past, the Democrats would have done the let's play nice and let's not do this. But you see that smile and that shake on her head like, yeah, you know what? Fuck this. Lock that sumbitch up, because he was having crowds cheer, lock me up for nothing. I mean, there were the whole email scandal. And if you look back on it, and if you're being honest, what she did, she should not have done. But it's not something you are going to lock her up for. In fact, James Comey, who did the investigation, what, a week, 10 days before the election, came out and said that no reasonable prosecutor would have brought a case against her after the investigation that we did. And James Comey is registered or Republican. He's not a Democrat. So, you know, this idea that he was in bed with Hillary Clinton, he wasn't, you know. So anyway, the satisfaction that she took in at that very moment was very satisfying for me. And I'm sure obviously a lot of people in that crowd, it was satisfactory for them as well. But